Another week has gone by, guys, and that means we've got the part 2 of Skye's adventure challenges, meaning that you guys can finally unlock either the ghost or shadow version of Skye. Let me know down in the comments below which one you're going for, but let's get cracking on with the video today, talking about the challenges and how you guys can complete them as quickly as possible when they go live. Yo guys, what is going on? Bobblez here. Yes, that is right. We do have Skye's adventure challenges coming out later today. I'm excited for these. I can't wait to get the shadow version of Skye. So guys, if you do indeed go on to enjoy this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you are indeed subscribed to me here on the channel to stay up to date with all of the latest Fortnite news leaks and updates, and for a guide to the weekly challenges every single week here on this channel. And finally guys, make sure you are indeed using someone's creator code in the Fortnite item shop, and if you want to help support me, it is indeed code Bobblez. Hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner. Thank you all in advance. Let's get cracking straight on with the challenges though. Challenge number 1, you have to actually search 10 chests at different landmarks. Now, if you're wondering what landmarks are, then landmarks are all over the map, and they're basically little iconic places on the map that aren't actually POIs, meaning they're not a name location, they're little areas around that. So we've got Flopper Pond, for example. It's a little area, it has a name on it, and that means that it is a landmark. There's also things like a chair on top of a mountain, there's a flag on top of a mountain, all different ones like that. They're all different landmarks. In simple terms, run around the map. When you find a landmark, open up a few chests. We've also got landmarks such as risky reels. So if you find these kind of places, open chests there, 10 in total, not too difficult. Let's move on to the next one. Eliminate players with SMGs from within 15 meters. So you know what this means, guys? It means we've got to jump into some classic Team Rumble to get this challenge done. Try not to actually equip a shotgun, or if you do, use it to do the majority of the damage and then finish off with an SMG at close range. You have to kill a total of 3 people. The hardest part is definitely just making sure that it's within the 15 meters, which is why I say don't equip a shotgun, so you know you're forced to use your SMG and spray them down up close. Definitely, like I said though, the tip for this one, Team Rumble, is you can respawn constantly, not lose your gun, so when you actually die, you still get your SMG when you respawn. Next challenge, hit 5 consecutive weak points while harvesting materials. You got to do this a total of 3 times, and that is possibly the easiest challenge I think I've ever seen in my life. I'm always going for these 5 hit points because you actually get a total of 10 XP. I know 10 is absolutely nothing, but you get XP if you do this normally. The hardest part of this is actually that you've got to bear in mind that you've got to find something big enough that you can actually hit a total of 5 times. So that, for example, would be one of the huge rocks, or one of the different materials around the map, like some things that are made of metal or something like that. They will all require at least 5 of these consecutive weak points. So get that challenge done. Somewhere like Dirty Docks will be great for this one, since there's a lot of metal and a lot of big rocks around it. Next challenge, a very fun one. Fly a chopper under purple, red and blue steel bridges. You have to do this once, and I think this is absolutely amazing. I actually done this when I was streaming the other day, and I literally said then, it reminds me of a challenge on GTA where you have to actually fly a chopper or a plane or something under all the bridges in GTA. And I'd done that back in the day. So seeing this, it definitely brought back some nostalgia, and I'm actually kind of excited for this challenge. It's very simple indeed. The purple, the red and the blue steel bridges, you'll be able to see them when you're in the chopper, so just fly over to them and fly under them. Easy, another challenge complete. Moving on to the next challenge, stoke a campfire, consume foraged apple, consume foraged mushroom. Again, really simple. Basically, all you got to do is make sure that you're actually a little bit damaged for the actual apple one, so make sure you haven't got 100% health. For the mushroom one, it's shield, that's fine, and to stoke a campfire, you don't need health anyway. You just need to make sure you've got 300 wood to stoke it. So that again is another really easy challenge. Very easy challenges this week, thankfully. Next one, land at the shark and visit the agency in the same match. Pretty easy. Landing at the shark and then actually surviving is probably the hardest part, but if you land at the shark, jump straight in the chopper and fly straight over to the agency. That will probably be the biggest tip for that one. Again, if you do it in Team Rumble, if it's on your side of the battle bus, you know that there's not going to be no enemies there, so that'll be an easy way for actually to get out of the shark and then make your way over to the agency. There is also a water line, so if you want to take a boat that goes directly from the shark to the agency, so that's also another method in which you can do that. Next challenge now, guys, hit pistol headshots on players or henchmen. 10. Again, Really simple. The most simple part of this is that you can do it on henchmen. So I most definitely will be doing it on henchmen. Equip a pistol, make sure you got one in your hotbar, and then just shoot henchmen down with a pistol. It's quite simple actually. A little tip, you can't do this in Team Rumble if you're planning on doing it in henchmen, because the henchmen don't spawn in Team Rumble. But that doesn't stop you from obviously going ahead, using the pistol, getting them headshots on actual players. But I most definitely will be doing this one in just standard game mode, making sure I got a pistol, probably won't use an AR for it, and shoot down some henchmen. Next challenge, search Skye's sword in a stone found in high places. Now you have to do this a total of 5 times, and thankfully guys, I've got a map for you to show you those exact locations. Here you guys go, make sure you land at 5 in total of those locations, search the sword, and that is it. Again, nice and simple. It doesn't say that you have to do them in different matches, so you can even get a few done in the same match. If you find a chopper or a boat, you can kind of just get around the map quickly and try and get this challenge done in a single match. I don't think it's possible, but in a couple of matches at least. Next challenge, block damage with the Kingsman. You have to block a total of 200 damage, and this one's interesting. I don't personally use the umbrella. I don't know, I don't really like it too much because it's a weaker version of the lightsabers, I think. I don't know. But yeah, blocking damage won't be too difficult. I feel like the best tip for this is make sure you use the Kingsman. Obviously, you have to use the Kingsman. Block the damage, build, let it recharge, block some more damage, and etc. Keep on going until you've blocked a total of 200 damage. Now, these are legendary items, so they're kind of rare to find, but if you get a few kills, then you most likely will actually get these somewhere along the lines, and especially if you actually find one in Team Rumble, then you'll be able to block the damage easily in a single match, because if you die, you just spawn back in and you can block more damage. So moving on to the final challenge now, guys, bounce on crash pads in different matches. You have to do a total of 3 times. Bounce pads are all over the map, so if you find them, throw one down, bounce on it, done. Even if you don't want to carry them, you just got to throw one and bounce on it. So it's fairly simple, guys. There's not really much more that I can say about that because it's easy, and basically all of these challenges are really simple this week. So guys, I hope you have indeed enjoyed this little guide to the challenges. If you have, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to me here on the channel to stay up to date with all the latest Fortnite news, leaks and updates and videos like this one. And finally guys, make sure you are indeed using someone's creator code in the Fortnite item shop. And if you do indeed want to help support me, it is indeed code Bobblez. But anyway guys, thank you all for watching the video. I hope you all have an amazing day, and until next time guys, see ya.